The following is a production of Cary TV, the Town of Cary's government access channel. You're watching Bud TV, the monthly program that keeps you informed about what's going on in and around Cary Town Government. This month on Bud, learn which projects, services, activities, and initiatives are included in your town's new budget. The bugs are back and we're on the attack. And who do you know with that hometown spirit? All that and more right here on Bud TV.
It's here! All right!
Our new fiscal year 2015 town budget is here.
With the lowest property tax in Wake County, the Town Council approved a $261 million budget for fiscal year 2015, which runs July 1st, 2014 to June 30th, 2015.
To develop this year's budget, Town Manager Ben Shiver implemented priority-based budgeting.
Priority-based budgeting is a tool to help align proposed projects and initiatives with Town Council goals for keeping Cary one of the most desirable communities in America.
Some of these goals are an attractive, well-planned, and livable community,
economic vitality and development,
effective transportation and mobility,
quality recreation, leisure, and cultural opportunities,
reliable, sustainable infrastructure,
And a safe community.
The budget addresses Council's goals by providing funds to improve the visual appeal of city streets with additional landscaping,
create a small business incentive loan program to facilitate business development in downtown Cary,
complete sidewalk repairs,
improve the Cary Tennis Park clubhouse, add covered courts, and renovate existing courts.
construct over 5 miles of new water and sewer lines, and rehabilitate aging utility infrastructure,
Improve police response time in northwestern Cary,
And acquire land for a future fire station in southwest Cary.
The budget dedicates $209 million to support operations and $51 million to fund capital projects.
Funded projects include the Cary Tennis Park renovation and expansion,
Morrisville Parkway Extension,
Extending C-Train service hours,
and resurfacing 25 miles of town-owned streets.
The adopted budget also funds 25.5 new or expanding positions, including 6 police officers for a new patrol beat in northwestern Cary,
a zoning compliance officer,
a wastewater systems technician,
and converting the therapeutic recreation specialist to a full-time position.
With these positions, the town's total staff is just 1,222, or about 8.2 staff per 1,000 Cary residents, one of the lowest staff-to-citizen ratios in the state.
As in the past, February was declared as Budget Public Input Month.
Nearly 90 citizens offer their input, a level nearly double the average number of participants since fiscal year 2006.
The Town Council held work sessions on May 22nd and June 12th to review and discuss the budget.
and public hearings were held at regular council meetings on May 22nd and June 12th.
North Carolina law requires local governments to adopt a balanced budget by June 30th, since the fiscal year starts July 1st.
So check out your adopted fiscal year 2015 town budget.
It's available at Town Hall, at public libraries, and on the town's website, townofcary.org. Just enter budget in the search field.
Our fiscal year 2015 budget is a work and management plan designed to keep Cary one of the greatest places to live, work, and raise a family in the country.
Is your system running in the rain? Well, there's an easy fix for that, and I'll tell you all about it next on the Conservation Corner. Letting the rain naturally fuel your landscape is a great alternative to watering, and having a functioning rain sensor can help you do just that. And that's because a rain sensor temporarily suspends your system from watering during or soon after rainfall, taking advantage of the rain and saving water. In Cary, we have a year-round rain sensor ordinance that requires all automatic irrigation systems to have a rain sensor set to 1/4 inch. That means it will temporarily suspend your irrigation cycle when at least 1/4 inch of rain has occurred. There are several types of rain sensors, such as this mini click or this wireless one. Just be sure you have one and that it is set correctly to 1/4 inch, turned on or activated in your control box, and installed outside in the open where it can be easily rained on. And when thunderstorms bring much needed rain to your landscape, be sure to check your system's clock and run times. Sometimes a temporary power outage could trip your settings and they may need to be reset. If you have questions about our year-round watering ordinances, call 919-469-4387. And for more tips to help you fuel up efficiently, search Beat the Peak at townofcary.org. I'm Shrishna Guilford, and I'll see you next time on the Conservation Corner.
Hemlock Bluffs Nature Preserve is one of Cary's treasures.
But unfortunately, all is not well. The bugs are back.
That's right, and that's bad. Last month, we retreated our 235 hemlock trees. At Hemlock Bluffs, after third-party testing found a small but significant presence of the hemlock woolly adelgid, a potentially decimating insect.
The woolly adelgid,
Also known as the Adelgus tsugai.
is a tiny non-native aphid-like insect that, if left unchecked, kills hemlock trees by feeding at the base of hemlock needles and preventing nutrients from flowing to the needles.
Scientists believe woolly adelgids can kill hemlocks within a matter of years.
In June 2010, woolly adelgids were discovered at Hemlock Bluffs Nature Preserve for the first time.
Knowing that the bugs decimated hemlock populations throughout the eastern United States, the town worked with experts to develop a treatment plan to protect our community's hemlocks.
The treatment kept them at bay for twice as long as originally projected, and retreating the trees the same way is still the best chance we have at keeping them healthy.
But hemlocks exist throughout Cary, which is why this month we're asking you to check your hemlock trees on your property for signs of the bug.
A sure sign of woolly adelgid infestation is the appearance of little swab-sized cotton balls at the base of hemlock needles.
Yuck! Infested branches have also been described as looking like they've been flocked for Christmas.
Christmas? Did someone say Christmas?
If you have questions on how to care for hemlock trees on your property, contact the Stevens Nature Center at 919-387-5980.
Or email hemlocks@townofcary.org.
For more information on the hemlock woolly adelgid, including pictures of the bug, just visit the town's website, townofcary.org, and enter woolly adelgid in the search field.
On Saturday, August 23rd, the ever-popular Lazy Days Arts and Crafts Festival returns to downtown Cary for the 38th year. It's sure to be a fun day for the entire family. For more information, visit the town's website and enter Lazy Days in the search field. Now let's take a look at the calendar, where there's a time and a place for everything. On Thursday, August 7th at 6:30 p.m., a Town Council quasi-judicial meeting will be held in the Council Chambers. A regular Town Council meeting will be held on Thursday, August 14th at 6:30 p.m. in the Council Chambers. On Monday, August 18th at 6:30 p.m., the Planning and Zoning Board meeting will be held in the Council Chambers. A Town Council work session will be held on Tuesday, August 26th at 6 p.m. in the Police Department Training Room at 120 Wilkinson Avenue. On Thursday, August 28th at 6:30 p.m., a Town Council meeting will be held in the Council Chambers. Please note that Monday, September 1st is Labor Day. Although town offices will be closed, all garbage, yard waste, and recycling that week will be collected according to the regular schedule. For more meetings and events, log on to townofcary.org and click on the calendar icon.
We all know how hot it can be in North Carolina in the summer, but did you know temperatures don't have to be in the 90-degree range for temperatures inside the car to reach deadly levels? Daytime temperatures in the 60-degree range had led to the deaths of children and pets left unattended. Since 1998, over 600 children and countless pets have died as a result of being left in a parked car. 22 of those deaths have occurred in North Carolina. So let's go over some tips to prevent this tragedy from happening to your family. Never leave your child or pet unattended in a vehicle, not even for a minute. Temperatures can rise by 20 degrees in the car in as little as 10 minutes, and leaving the windows cracked or parking in a shaded area has little effect on cooling. Leave your pets at home on days when temperatures exceed 60 degrees. Always check the back seats before you exit the vehicle and lock your doors. Place a stuffed animal in the car seat when not in use and move it to the front seat as a reminder when you have your child in the car. And place an item that you always take out of your car upon arriving at your destination in the back seat next to your child, such as a purse or briefcase. If you do not normally take your child to daycare, have your spouse or partner call to make sure you have dropped the child off. Always lock your vehicle, even at home, and teach children never to play in a vehicle. Finally, don't be afraid to act. If you see a child or pet left in an unattended vehicle, don't be afraid to call 911. Your quick actions could prevent the next unnecessary tragedy. I'm Captain Alicia Dismuke with the Cary Fire Department, bringing you this month's Hot Tips.
Do you know someone who loves to lend a hand?
Sure.
Do you know someone who works to preserve the small-town atmosphere we love here in Cary?
Of course.
Know someone who is dedicated to preserving and promoting American pastimes?
What do you think?
Do you know a Cary citizen who deserves to be recognized for his or her leadership?
Well, of course I do.
Then you just might know someone who should be nominated for the Town of Cary's Hometown Spirit Award.
The award is given annually to a Cary resident who enhances the quality of life in Cary by preserving, promoting, and carrying out traditional small-town values and traits.
Nominees should demonstrate hospitality,
Help out neighbors,
Show a concern for preservation.
Promote entrepreneurship through supporting locally owned business.
Promote a sense of community.
And demonstrate a dedication to the U.S. military, past and present.
Applications will be accepted through September 8th, so get your nominations in now.
The winner will be selected in October and recognized at the November Town Council meeting.
For eligibility criteria, a nomination form, or more information, just visit the town's website, townofcary.org, and enter Hometown Spirit Award in the search field.
or call 919-469-4011.
So come on, Cary, tell us who you think has that hometown spirit.
That does it for this month's Bud TV. If you have any questions about stories you've seen here, you can email us at feedback@townofcary.org or call 919-469-4007. And remember to tune in to Cary TV 11 if you're looking to find out what's going on in and around Cary Town Government. This has been a production of Cary TV. Visit the Town of Cary's website at townofcary.org.